Good Tuesday to you and welcome to JoyNews Interactive with me, Mapita CBD. The show is live from digital address GA 0992539. We're also on DSTV channel 421 and Go TV channel 144. You can catch the interactive train on Facebook and Twitter. We are JoyNews on TV. Now, the theme for this year's International Day Against Drug Abuse is Listen First, and listening to children and youth is the first step to help them grow healthy and safe. It is an initiative to increase support for prevention of drug use that is based on science and is thus an effective investment in the well-being of children and youth, their families and their communities. So on Facebook, we asked you, should we openly discuss the subject of drugs with our children? And this is what you guys had to say. Let's go to Facebook on that comment. Remember, on Facebook and Twitter, we are JoyNews on TV. So let's see if we can get those comments for you guys. Okay, so Valanya Akatia says it is very necessary to let them know so that it will help them to know how useful and dangerous it is if you misapply them. And Darlington Selassie says it's quite necessary just to see the type of administrative at psychiatric hospital and most mental homes too. I know all while being deadly and causes strokes and hallucinogenic too, well, etc. Then compared to most given at public hospitals and clinics too. Hence, perhaps I'll also be of eligibility given foods to drugs and narcotics to any child or wards, but rather educate them the deadly aspects of it and hence to certain adverse of its both psychiatric and etc. And that's the bare truth. So let's go to Bayer Jeremiah, who says, I will discuss all drugs related issues with them. A lot of factors and lead to drug abuse, and I'll let them know everything about drugs. The dangerous aspects of it will be hammered to them. So we're going to take a quick breather. When we come back, we're talking Day of the African Child. Stay tuned. Welcome back from that breather. You're still watching JoyNews Interactive with me, Mapita CBD. Now, as we all know, our children are the future, which is why we must protect and preserve them at all costs. Now, Day of the African Child is a campaign by J Initiative seeking to do just that by implementing an internet safety strategy to preserve the reputation of a child online. So now hashtag DAC online safety has been trending on Twitter, and we'll look at some of the tweets later on the show. But let's go to Skype, and we are joined by our Emenya, the director of J Initiative. Good morning, madam.
Yeah, good morning, Patricia.
All right, so can you please tell us about your initiative?
Yeah, basically, J Initiative works to ensure that children are protected within the cyber. And this is not to say that saying there are all the time. There are good stuff there that but just everything has the other side to it. We want action around the risk, because it looks like children don't know what they are about. They are online, but they don't know what's right for their digital right. And so they don't make taking the right actions on it. This is also to say that don't have the skills to stay safe online. So we get photos and images of children around, people trying to talk about it by sharing some of those things, which does
I'm
not
sorry,
help
your line is a bit bad. Can you please repeat the last sentence?
I'm saying that people get images of children in bad, but in their quest to talk about it, end up sharing those images, revisiting out at the center of the institute.
All right.
So we are African Union leaders who are currently at African Summit in Mauritania, start putting measures in place. We made the same on the African child, which fell on Saturday, 16th of June. But because it was a weekend, we didn't see much come from all of us. So we have dedicated through from to the week, that's until the end of the 8th event on in Mauritania, to get that interest of leaders felt, and they making great action or steps to ensure that systems in place. We have reviewed the Agenda 2030, and we have also reviewed Agenda 2063, which is the African agenda, and then again the African agenda, which is the Agenda 2040.
Okay, so we seem to be having a very bad connection. So we'll try to connect with you at a later stage.
Okay.
All right. Thank you so
fine.
much. Yeah, we seem to be having a very bad connection, but we'll try to connect with you at a later stage. But let's go to Twitter, where DAC online safety has been trending, and it's been number 3 on those trends. So let's see if we can get those tweets. So hashtag DAC online safety has been trending. At Governor Ali says to raise awareness on the issues of online safety in Africa, even before the remaining countries ratify the Agenda 2040, hashtag DAC online safety. All right, and Edward Asari says the protest was essentially against what they termed as poor quality of education being provided by the South African government to black native South Africans, hashtag DAC online safety at Anas Global. All right, and this one is from at Sylvester K.O.C., who says, your voice will matter in public discourse. Therefore, we look forward to receiving a quote from you in support of this advocacy. And this one was from the lady we were just speaking to, who says, okay, let's see if we can try zoom in into this picture. And says, the privacy of the African child is compromised when others broadcast their live images, behavior, and locations online. We therefore ask for an internet safety strategy to preserve their reputation online. We have to note and remind ourselves that today we have the AUC chairperson as Honorable Musa Faki Muhammad, but in a few years that person will be an African child. So that's leave no child behind for African child behavior. Okay, so at Text Law says to save them from people giving them evil thoughts about society, like DG hashtag DAC online safety. And at Mont_Anang says there are a number of dangers children face online, including the likelihood of cyberbullying, possible exposure to inappropriate content, and vulnerability to online predators. Hashtag DAC online safety. Oh, and would you look at that? Your very own JoyNews Interactive host right there, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, come on. You know what? Me, I'm, very strong advocate for the children. Very, very strong advocate for the children. As you can see, in 20 years, your child will be able to access the world by just a click of the button. So let's equip and protect them from the harsh realities of the World Wide Web. And that's your very own Mapisa CBD, ladies and gentlemen. And leave no child behind for Africa's development. Hashtag Day of the African Child Online Safety. But this one is from Kobe's GH, who says on hashtag DAC 2018, we're seeking commitment from African Union member states to adopt and ensure clear policies are put in place to protect the child on the internet. Hashtag DAC Online Safety. Okay, so let's take the last comment at Sir Amankwa, who says, teach the African child to beware of strangers online. Hashtag DAC Online Safety. Now, as we all know, the President of the Republic, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, has stopped all ministers of state and government officials from traveling abroad until further notice. Now, George Andah, parliamentarian has proven to us that you don't always need to fly out of the country to do good work.
My God be my provider, He be my protector. So I go higher. Yo, baby, I need my becca. My God be my provider, He be my protector. So I go higher. Oh yeah, me know what I'm for money. I don't do them many things. People say me another day. If you wish me well, I wish you well. Me know what I'm for money. I don't do them many things. People say me another day. If you wish me well, I wish you well. Eva, Eva, I still dey fight for the paper. No me now, no be later. No be later. Eva, Eva, I still dey fight for the paper. No me now, no be later. Yeah. And then yummy, keep mommy, keep mommy, keep mommy, keep mommy, keep mommy, keep mama. And then yummy, keep mama. Keep mama. And then yummy, keep mommy, keep mommy, keep mommy, keep mommy, keep mommy, keep mama. And then yummy, keep mama. Me know what I'm for money. I don't do them many things. People say me another day. If you wish me well, I wish you well. Me know what I'm for money. I don't do them many things. People say me another day. If you wish me well, I wish you well. You munyai. Would you make it come and once I see Babu call with a stolen mic? Would be see my phone coming here, see and a tubing pie. Ubi banya machine, I would destroy the soul inside. My baby, I'm on a monkai. Shame on you, I pray my God to favor you. Shame on you, I pray my God to favor you. Worry they do be deja vu. Omunya and keep and then yummy, keep mommy, keep mommy, keep mommy, keep mommy, keep mommy, keep mama. And then yummy, keep mama, keep mama. And then yummy, keep mommy, keep mommy, keep mommy, keep mommy, keep mommy, keep mama. And then yummy, keep mama. Me know what I'm for money. I don't do them many things. People say me another day. If you wish me well, I wish you well. Me know what I'm for money. I don't do them many things. People say me another day. If you wish me well, I wish you well. Eva, Eva, I still dey fight for the paper. Love me now, no be later. No be later. Eva, Eva, I still dey fight for the paper. Love me now, no be later.
That was George Andah, MP for our Tusenia West constituency, and saying that you don't need to travel abroad to do good work. You can do it just here at home. It's still the World Cup, and tonight, Argentina versus Nigeria, and everybody is just like, Nigeria, you know, today you can't play with our hearts. So we asked you guys, what are your predictions for today's match? Let's see what you guys say. People are saying Nigeria is going to score at least one. Musa, we're thinking about you. So this one is from Mensa, who says Argentina 2 and Nigeria 0. Valano Akatia says Argentina will score Nigeria. And Tijan DJ says Nigeria 2 and Argentina 1. Bayer Jeremiah says Argentina 2 versus Nigeria 1. Okay. So Kojo says Nigeria is winning. Okay, so you know what? This one has hope that Nigeria is taking it. Okay, so Nicholas Daniel says 3 for Argentina and 1 for Nigeria. All right, so Alhaji Ibrahim says Argentina 3, Nigeria 0. And okay, so Destiny Prince says, okay, so Nigeria will, Argentina, they will draw 1. Okay, maybe that makes sense. I think they'll also draw 1. Nicholas Daniels says Argentina 3, Nigeria 1. And Joseph Roberts says Argentina 2, Nigeria 1. Nanaya says Nigeria 1, Argentina 4. Okay, so people have a lot of hope in Argentina. Cosmos says Nigeria 2, Argentina 1. And Adam says Argentina 3, Nigeria 1. And the legend says Nigeria 1, Argentina 0. Godfred Ansah says Nigerian all the way, and they will score 2. So it seems like a lot of people have hope in Nigeria. At least they think they'll score just 1 goal. So you know what? Let's hope Musa will just score 1 goal, 2 goals. We don't know. We'll see. The World Cup has been coming up with a lot of surprises. Yesterday, Iran, Portugal have been trending. Let's see what you guys have been saying. Unfortunately, it's bye-bye for Iran. Iran should be in the last 16. They gave it everything and should be proud of the World Cup. The referee bottled sending Ronaldo off. What courage, what a game. Well done, Iran. The best fans at the World Cup deserved more. And at XYXO, good so far, only for a bad decision yesterday in Portugal versus Iran match, which Ronaldo should have been sent off. And at Sil Yasir says, hashtag Iran goalkeeper ran away from home as a kid to chase his dream of becoming a footballer, growing up homeless outside his local football stadium. Tonight he saved a penalty against hashtag Cristiano Ronaldo. Hashtag Iran versus Portugal. And at Smile Fun, double XR says Denmark, Iran 2003 fair play. Morten Weghorst misses penalty on purpose. And at Dave Payne 1963 says the penalty Iran got was a glaring injustice. All right, let's see if we can get a few more tweets. Oni Lewis here says, lol, Iran's penalty was just about the most bogus refereeing decision I have ever seen, and Ronaldo was never a red. The guy was leaning into him, and Ronaldo uses his arms to move him out of the way, which causes the Iranism to collapse. Hard to believe you were a footballer. So it was Iran versus Portugal. So let's do some Portugal tweets before we go. Let's see that because both of them were trending. And at JP Hogan says Portugal got a free penalty and justice was served when the diving Ronaldo missed. And at Third Eye Plug says Portugal against Uruguay is my headache right now. All right, at GY Femi Karam says Russia 2018 FIFA World Cup round of 16. Uruguay versus Portugal, Spain versus Russia. So today's fixtures: France versus Denmark, Peru versus Australia, Argentina versus Nigeria, and everybody's really excited about that game. Croatia is versus Iceland, I beg your pardon, and points is enough to take Nigeria to next round with 90% of beating France in round 16. We just need that point so that Nigeria can go to the next round. We really need to go to that round. we all have super eagles need to fly high, 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 high. It's been a wonderful edition of JoyNews Interactive with me, Mapita Sibiri. Thank you so much for watching. From the JoyNews Interactive team and me, Mapita Sibiri, we say stay blessed.